Welcome to the stream, guys. We are playing some Forza Horizon 4. Damn, that was nice. Come on. Dang. Connections are so bad in Forza. Hardly you get a convoy nowadays. That one guy, Carsmello. Carshmello. Alright. Where is it?
You have arrived at your destination.
Let me see if I can get somebody in the Xbox Social. Right, I need to do some races real quick. Where is the other guy? I mean my friend over here. He's driving over here, I see. Oh, it's Flash. Give him a link. Okay, Flash. Alright. Should be good. Let's go and start some drifting. Still hitting the winter season. 4 days to go. Get out of this snow and say hello. Damn it, Ryan. Bruh, I hate the snow so much. But I do like ice cream though. Ah, I missed the spot taking pictures over here with your friends. God damn. Those were the days. I think it was 3 years back. I'm gonna take a picture. I'll just go into drone mode and take a shot. All these new people, they don't want to be in the convoy. Why? Just trying to have some fun. Come on. If you're enjoying the stream, just say hi or hello or anything in the chat, in the comments. Or if you don't want to, it's totally fine. Alright, let's head on to place where we used to drift before. Like, we used to hang out with my friends and we used to drift a lot in the place. Should be over here. Yeah, the Mortimer Gardens. Alright, hold on, just give me a second. New car. I got a new Beamer. Hold on. Not a Beamer, I guess. It's a different car, right? Where is it? Not the Sportback. It was a Beamer. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go.
200 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, I reached the spot. Reached the spot. Can't drift now. Wait, what car is this? It's an all-wheel drive, and definitely it won't drift, so I choose a different one. The Formula drifts. That was fun. Alright, let's do some racing now. Change my car. Beamer. Of course I'm gonna drift the Beamer for the race. Of course. So we'll do some races. Alright. Let's scramble. Let's start with this. So it says dirt racing.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 100 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Okay, it's a dirt racing one, so gotta zoom.
You have arrived at your destination.
Gotta use a Subi. I can use this as well. Yep, use a gymkhana. it? Where does the British boys? First place. Right, level 50. This is spec car. Not bad.
So there's a TV company filming a documentary called British Racing Green, all about car culture in the UK. Bex is gonna be in it, but they want a second driver as well. Considering how much of a name you are around here, I figured you'd make the perfect co-star. What do you think?
Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? Stop. Right. There it is. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. Let's start. British Racing Green.
Great to see you. We're shooting a documentary about car culture in the UK and I need a second driver. You've made a name for yourself and it would be great to have you aboard. It's simple. You drive, I tell the story. Let's do it. From Aston Martin to McLaren and Bentley, Great Britain is home to over a century of automotive excellence. I'm Rebecca Dawson. Welcome to British Racing Green, a documentary celebrating that history. The Aston Martin DB5 Vantage was the quintessential Grand Tourer of the 1960s. Combining British engineering and Italian design. The Vantage featured side-draft carburetors and a refined camshaft profile, capable of a blistering top speed of 162 miles an hour in 1964.
Yeah.
The clean lines of Superleggera's bodywork, reclining seats and wool carpets created a car that was luxurious as well as fast. This car would form the basis for the DB range, with later cars improving on the design in many ways, but none would ever achieve the sheer iconic perfection of the Vantage.
In 100 meters, turn left.
For all of its beauty and engineering perfection, only 65 of these beautiful machines would ever be built. If you own one, you own a piece of British history.
200 meters.
Come on. Come on, I don't wanna crash this beautiful car.
The silver DB5 would be immortalized in half a century of cinema. The classic Aston Martin.
Alright.
But in 2016, a new DB was unveiled, heralding the dawn of Aston Martin's second century. The DB11 is the first production turbocharged Aston Martin. But is it a worthy successor to that legacy?
Let's see. Beautiful.
The short answer is yes. It's bold, responsive, and agile. It's perhaps the best GT chassis in the world. And listen to it. Able to hit
Oh shit. I forgot the line.
60 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds. The DB11's 5.2-litre twin-turbo V12 boasts a top speed of over 200 miles an hour. The DB11 is not the fastest car in the world, but then it's not trying to be. It's sophisticated, effortless luxury. It's an Aston Martin. The DB11's front strakes channel air to create a virtual spoiler, providing downforce without compromising the car's clean lines. Brilliant. Most importantly, I think, the DB11 proves that Aston Martin is ready for another century of beautiful cars. And I can't wait. Beautiful as they are, Aston Martins are only one of many cars made in the United Kingdom. Let's see what else is out there.
Alright. Could be two cars, yeah. I got a super wheel spin. Two super wheel spin. Horns and horns. Wow. Dance and choose. Wow. So lucky. Wow. A cap, really.
This is shaping up nicely. Time for a change of pace, though. At least at first. The next segment is about Land Rover, and we'll be starting out with the Type 3. Land Rover, the British sports utility vehicle. But before that, they were actual utility vehicles. Solid, tough trucks, unstoppable over almost any terrain.
In 400 meters, turn left.
The Land Rover Type 3 marks the point where that shift begins, and we'll be looking at what that meant.
Recalculating route. In 100 meters, turn right.
Oh shit. I hit the wall.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Over 500,000 Series 3s were built, and over 70% of those are still on the road today. They were extensively exported and built under license abroad. Belgium, South Africa, even Australia and New Zealand. With a robust chassis and signature Land Rover engineering, the Type 3 also marked the first time that buyers could choose interior options, like seat box protectors and cubby boxes. That trend continued, and by 1982, Land Rover were offering the county spec Type 3. Leisure drivers could choose from such luxuries as all-cloth seats, soundproofing, and tinted glass. The trend was increasingly clear, and the future of the Land Rover was starting to take shape. If you squinted, you could already see the shape of the first sports utility vehicle, the Range Rover.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left.
No.
In 100 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Along with the Range Rover, others would follow. Discovery, Defender, and the Freelander. Each a more sophisticated and enjoyable utility vehicle. But none of them were a replacement for the Type 3. They were a different kind of car. The Type 3 was arguably the first sports utility vehicle, an evolution of the design that would lead ultimately to this. The Bowler Nemesis, an off-road racing vehicle that turned into a production SUV, the Nemesis EXR.
Let's go.
It sports a turbocharged 5-litre Land Rover Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover.
really. Let me restart. Okay, let's go.
It sports a turbocharged 5-litre Land Rover Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover.
Why does it tip off like that?
It sports a turbocharged 5-litre Land Rover Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover.
Fuck this car, bro. Its weight distribution is stupid.
It sports a turbocharged 5-litre Land Rover Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover. If you want to see what the Type 3 would be like if it ever stopped doing important things, this is it. And it's beautiful. Fully independent suspension design and a 415-litre racing fuel cell allows the Nemesis to take on the longest Dakar stages. This is an all-terrain supercar. That's the only fair description for this. But that's what you get when you build an SUV with Land Rover DNA.
Yeah. All because this is an all-wheel drive car. I don't like it, the car. Thank you for giving me all the caps instead of giving me cars. see. What other events I got?